Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Do Things. Today we got something kind of interesting. We have this little 22 right here. This is a just normal 22 bolt action. And then we have this, what you've seen on the channel before. This is just a good old beat up 22 pellet rifle. So we're going to compare the two. And just for reference, what we have is this is a 30-06. See, nice big round. This is what we're comparing it. A 22 short and a 22 pellet. There's your differences right there. Now, I got to give a huge shout out to Jim's Gun Shop in Beverly, Ohio. They're the ones that hooked me up with the ammunition I'm using today. Don't forget, support your local gun shops. They are awesome. So, what we're going to do is we have a variety of different targets downrange here, and we're going to do some scientific and unscientific things as we do this. So, let's get into it and see what happens. So, on these little 22s here, there's just a small little mag right here. We have our ammo, and we just put the ammo in the mag. Bolt action, so it only shoots one at a time. Nothing extremely impressive or anything else. Now, to do this here, what you do is you just take the mag, you slide it in, and then you close the bolt and down, and it is ready to fire. But we're not going to fire yet, because I'm going to show you how to load the air rifle, which is even more simple, really. You just grab a hold of it, pull it down, there's a hole right there. You take your pellet, you shove it in, and you fold it up, and it is loaded and ready to go. So, our first things we're going to shoot up there is those two bottles of water, one for each thing. So, let's get into it and see what happens. There's one bottle down. This is already unloaded, so I'm not worried about it. Now we're going to go with this one here. And let's see what happens. Alright, so we're going to go downrange here. Let's see what this here does. This is going to be really loud. And that is that. Weapons are clear. Let's take a walk down range here and see what it looks like. So, alright, so our first shot was with the pellet, and it, I'm not entirely for sure it went all the way through, but I don't see it in there anywhere. It's, there's the hole. Oh, okay, right here is the entrance. So it just blew out the whole side. The 22 short, well, maybe the entrance right there, and it blew out there, so it's just got a hole all the way through. That's a good way to store your things. Say hi to the cats. Give them a thumbs up. All right, so now we're going to get into the technical stuff. Let's set up our next target. All right, so what we have here is I borrowed my sister's phone, so I needed to make some phone calls. Nice, thin, real scientific. We're going to shoot this with both of them and see what happens so we can see the damage. All right, so first up, we're going to use the air rifle. I'm always kind of interested in which one was actually more powerful. We're about to find out. So, fire in the hole and let's see what happens. All right, I hit just a little high. Let's redo that shot. That was a little bit of a higher hit than I wanted. Apparently, I remember when I sighted this in, I sighted it for farther back, so I gotta aim a little lower. Okay, that is a direct hit. Let's go take a look at it and see what we have. Ooh, very interesting. So that's where we hit right there. And it actually started pushing through the back right there. So let's see if the 22 does anything different. We'll try to hit it right there. All right, everything's clear downrange, obviously, except for we got a cat right here. We don't want him downrange. Situational awareness. Always be aware of anything downrange, like my wife's cat. So we are going to move him this way. Get going. There we go. Safe cat. We have one more right here. We got to clear the range of all these wild animals. Go on. Go on. Ah. We got to make sure the range is clear of all these wild animals here. All right, so let's see what we got here with this one. All right, direct hit. Weapon is clear. Let's go check it out. You know, I think the 22 short is a little bit more powerful. That is wild. Look at that. And I believe the 22 shorts run about 1,000 feet per second. The air rifle should be running about the same, but I didn't expect that much of a difference. But we got some more scientific targets. I mean, that's crazy. Look how big of a hole that is. That is just nuts. So let's set up and shoot something else, shall we? We got some other little bit thicker targets. So I have here my son's tablet. Figured we'll dress it up for him and make it prettier for him. So we're going to set it up. And we're going to try to shoot here and here. Let's make sure the range is clear again. Get going. Now, let's see if this does any different. The tablet should have a little bit more metal in it. So, And there's the Patchy boy. Say, everybody say hi to Patchy. He's got a sore foot right now, don't you, Patchy? Come here, Patchy. He's got a sore foot. Yes, he does. All right. Say hi to everybody, Patchy. Say hi. He's such a killer of a dog. All right. So, without further ado, let us try these out. All right. Tablet. Dead center shot. You know what? We'll check it out in a minute. Let's go ahead and put a 22 through it. See which one is more powerful. All right. Weapon is clear. Let's go check it out. Shall we? You know, again, 22 short, and that's the air rifle. Look at the difference of that. Look at that. That is crazy how much of a difference just that 22 short is. I mean, they're going into my little backstop here, which, just so you know, is totally safe. We got a big hillside, everything else here. And there's nothing for miles that away, so everything's 100% safe. So that is crazy. All right, so we have something a little bit thicker, and then we're going to have a little bit of fun with these, just for the fun of it. I borrowed my brother-in-law's Chromebook. I needed to do a little bit of tax work and stuff, so I figured, you know, I mean, that's a pretty little Chromebook here, nice little Intel. We're going to set it up here, and let's see if that 22 will go through that. And then we'll give it back to my brother-in-law. Get. Psst. Not every day you get to carry a cat on the range. All right. Get rid of the cat. All right. 22 air rifle. Let's see what we got. Direct hit. Let's see what we have. Oh, guess I didn't need one. I still got one in the mag. 22 short. That might have went through. Weapon's clear. Let's go check it out. Hey, look at that. We caught a pellet right there. There's the, looks like the pellet. And then, oh, dropped my GoPro. That thing still went right through. And this thing is a little bit warm. So, that's the 22 air rifle there. And that is the 22 short right there. So, let's see. If my brother-in-law goes to use the Alt key, well, he can't no more. And a couple other keys. There's the F key and missing another key there somewhere. But yeah, it went right through that thing. It's a little warm. I must have hit the battery or something. which is good, because that was the plan. But it still opens and closes. I can give it back to him. It's fine. He'll never know the difference. Alright, so we got 2 more targets up here. I'm going to save the best for last. We are going to catch both of them. But let's have a little bit of fun first, shall we? Got to have a little bit of fun. Shaving cream. Let's see what that does. Let's remove the cat again. All right. And if anybody's ever wondering who's actually running the camera, that is my wife, my beautiful wife running the camera. She, amazingly enough, is being quiet long enough to run it. She's going to hurt me after this. Don't worry. So, let's have a little bit of fun. Got to have a little bit of an explosion. Alright, we're going for the can on the right. Did I really just miss that? I seen it move. Yeah. Typical me. I missed. I'd be a great sharpshooter. Let's try this again. That was fun. Let's go wipe the screen of the GoPro off. That was kind of fun. Oh no. That was cool. It was so cool. Let's do it again. All right. 22 short versus shaving cream can. That was fun. Weapon is clear. Let's go take a look at the damage, shall we? So this is 22 short. It is definitely through and through. Went in, came out. My GoPro is slightly covered in shaving cream.
That's good.
There we go. And 22 air rifle. It went through and through also. So that was cool. And now, duh! I have shaving cream on everything. Let's see what else we could do here. So, no, she's trying to throw it on me. All right, let's catch both of these. We'll run 2 rounds into it after I get all the shaving cream off me. Yeah. And I have shaving cream everywhere. Oh, my target fell. There we go. Let's catch both of these, see how deep both of these go. Surely we can catch them both without an issue. So, 22 air rifle. Direct hit. And 22 short. Direct hit. Weapon is clear. Let's see which one went farther in. I can guarantee it's 22 short from all the other science that we've done. All right, so this one right here is the pellet. This is the short. So let's get rid of some of this duct tape right here. All right, so you know, I'm not for sure. I think the pellet actually came back out because it's not. So you can see where it hit. I think the pellet. Oh, no, wait a minute. There it is. There's the pellet. It went through. No. That much right there. And then we found the pellet laying right there. Nice and mashed up. That's kind of cool looking. Now, let's find the 22 short. Still going. Oh, there it is. I have found it. It went way deeper than I thought it was going to. Look at that. That's the jacket that just came off of it. See if I could get it out here. So, there is the 22 short right there. And it went through that much. So, there's the short. Now, these was full metal jackets. These here was hollow points right here. So, that might have made a difference. I don't know. I'm sure it did. But, look how much difference that is. That's crazy. Look at that. Alright, so, since that's so strong, let's try one more fun thing. Because that's kind of interesting. What happens if you're riding along? I got my grandpa's truck over here. And let's say somebody shoots at it. With either one. We're going to step back a little bit for safety purposes. There we go. We're back a little bit safer. That way, just in case there's a weird ricochet or something. We're nice and safe away from it. So, we're going to go air rifle first, which I will guarantee is just going to bounce off the side of the truck, but it's going to be kind of cool regardless. All right, air rifle. All right. Now, let's go 22 short. Can the bed of an F-150 stop it? Let's go find out. Weapons are clear. That is wild. It didn't go all the way through by no means, but this is the 22 short right here. Just peeling the paint right off. And this is a 22 air rifle. That is wild. Look at how much difference that is. I mean, that's quite a big hole right there. So, yeah. On that note, drop in the comments how to explain to my grandpa that his truck now has a couple dents in it and a hole. So, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.